How they can find out more information about your recording and your touring performing schedule.
Okay.
They can go to kathymoser.com.
That's one-stop shopping, folks, right there. It's all right there. Yes. And you can also go to iTunes. What I love about that is it's all electrons. Isn't that so interesting? Right? It's just the electrons reorganize themselves in your computer and my bank account. Basically, that's all that happens. It's really cool, and then I can go buy food. It's great. No, I'm really working on that because CDs last for tens of thousands of years. They're not playable for that long, but they last that long. So everything we can do to reduce our footprint is a good thing. Yes.
Well said.
Thank you. I've been practicing that speech for days. So, would you like to hear another song, Ralph?
I would, very much.
Okay. So one thing I'm doing on my album is, with the official release, I'm not going to actually make a CD. But right now I have some CDs. But there's 10 songs on the CD, but there's 5 that are only online. And that's to help those people who are not using iTunes yet or any kind of electronic media, whatever, and sucking them across the technological divide through bribery, basically. Because they can go on and get all those songs for free. So this is a song I wrote. I went to song school in Colorado, Rocky Mountain Song School, which is a great, fun place to go. And they had us do this exercise. And so you wrote about a part of time in your life that really changed you. Like where from one day to the next, your life was fundamentally different. And you wrote about it in great detail. And then you shared your story with someone else. And then you wrote the other person's story. So I'm very proud of this song. And this is not my story, but it's my song. And all of the details came from this guy, Kevin, who grew up in a pretty rough house. And he told me a lot of details about that experience. And so this song, this is Kevin's story. It's called Coming Back for You. He was 12 years old, a mile from home, when something stopped him in his tracks. He couldn't go on, he couldn't stay there, he couldn't know he couldn't go back. He couldn't walk the plank to that white front door, dying for a place called home. The youngest of 5, he lived in a house where everybody lived alone. It was late October, late afternoon, the fields were dry and brown. There was nobody else, so he said to himself as he knelt down on the ground, if I ever make sense of this life I'm living, I know what I'm gonna do. Then he buried his heart in the cold, dry dirt he broke himself into. Sometimes to survive, just to stay alive, this is what we have to do. No matter what it takes, no matter where I go, I swear I am coming back for you. And when he turned 24, locked up again, something stopped him in his tracks. He couldn't go on, he couldn't stay there, he couldn't know he couldn't go back. The walls of his cell were the walls of his mind, were the walls of his life from the start. And he fell to his knees, he was begging to be free when he heard this voice from his heart. Sometimes to survive, just to stay alive, this is what we have to do. No matter what it takes, no matter where you go, I swear I am coming back for you. And he was broken, broken, open, inside, in silence. Broken, open. See the mirror, getting clearer. So now I'm here at 50 years, something stops me in my tracks. I can't go on, I can't stay here. I have to go back. 'Cause I see these boys down on their knees, burying their hearts in the dirt. And I kneel right down, I pull them in, I say, son, I know how that hurts. Sometimes to survive, just to stay alive, this is what we have to do. coming back for you, coming back for you, coming back for you, coming back.